What's up, guys? This is Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to give you guys a very quick update about the markets and break down what's happening for tomorrow. As I have a quick warning about something that's super important. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. Anyways, every time Tesla's hitting this 340 area, we're seeing some buyers trying to defend, but we weren't able to break past 347, so we're just kind of stuck right now, shuffling and shopping around this range. Now, until we break one of these directions, we're just kind of like stuck for now until we see something else change. Now, I want to warn you guys that tomorrow we have the PPI data before market open. 1 hour before market open, we're expecting PPI to be a little bit hot, going up 0.2% for all items month over month. And then for core PPI, we're expecting the same thing, a slight increase by 0.1 to 0.2%. Core PPI year over year is expected to be up by 0.1 to 0.3% compared to what we saw before. And then for PPI of all items, we're expecting a slight increase by 0.2%. So we're expecting a hot PPI. Will this cause the market to slow, or does the market keep on pushing? We'll see, just to be safe. Right now, the market's more focused on the Fed, and right now, we're seeing a big shift. Our Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, is saying that he thinks that it's very possible we get a half a point of a rate cut. And now new data suggests there's a 100% chance the Fed's going to give us some kind of cuts. Our new bonds market tool is telling us that there's a 95+% chance the Fed is going to give us a 25 basis point cut, and a 4.2% chance we get a 50 basis point cut by the Fed. So that's basically a 100% chance we get some kind of cut, especially after the comments from our Treasury Secretary. So that's some important news, at least so far. So what's going to happen from this point on? We're just range bound on Tesla, not really doing much. So we're going to see if PPI data affects the markets in Tesla or not going into tomorrow. In case it does, be prepared, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. As far as SPY is going, we're still bullish. We did dip a bit towards my target of 642. Now we're trying to bounce again. The question is, do we end up coming back down to lose 642 to come back down to the support and then we bounce? Or is that it? Is 642 just it and we just kind of like bounce from there? We'll see, just to be safe, if we essentially bounce from that area. So keep that in mind as we're seeing some buyers trying to defend. Will we get some kind of bounce from here? Do we dip a bit more than bounce? Overall, the market's still bullish, though. We have touched 642. As long as we hold above this, we're now favoring 645 or above and another push higher. On the QQQ, we're also favoring upside. As long as we can hold above 580, this could try to push for 582, then 585. We need to lose 578 to start dumping, but as of right now, there's no sign of that, and we're holding up quite well. We do have PPI data coming out for tomorrow, so we'll see if this causes us to retest this low and bounce, or if we just bounce from here. We'll see, just to be safe. The Russell 2000 is looking more bullish. We're breaking out right now. As long as we're above 230, we're favoring 235 plus. ES is looking more bullish. I want to see us basically hold above 64, 65. As long as that holds, we could be looking for a 6,500 retest. Of course, whether we bounce or not depends on PPI data, so we'll see, just to be safe. NQ is looking more bullish. As long as we hold it 23,800, we're looking for a bounce and a continuation to new all-time highs. It's still looking quite bullish. On Bitcoin, we're looking more bullish. As long as we don't lose 121,000, we're favoring 123,000 plus. Tesla's consolidating between 340 and essentially 347, so we'll just have to see how that goes. As far as Nvda goes, we're looking a bit more bullish. If we break 181, we're looking for an attempt for 183, but if we lose 179, we're looking for a dip. This is once again favoring upside, so give this the time it needs. Apple's looking more bullish. As long as we don't lose 230, we're actually favoring 235 plus, so keep that in mind. AMD is looking more bullish. We're also favoring 186 as our potential target. We're holding above 180 very well, and we could be continuing to push for these highs. Coinbase has an inverse head and shoulders. I want to see us break 333 to continue. We might test that, and we'll see if it breaks or not. Looking at Amazon, we have a cup and handle. As long as we don't lose 222, we're favoring 225. Then I've moved up to about that 228 area. For Meta, we have support down here at 775. We might test this. We came very close to about 800. Look for a test of 775, and we'll see if we bounce. Google's holding support right here at 201. As long as we hold above that, buyers are still defending. Could be continuing to push back up towards the highs. And then Microsoft is showing some weakness. This might come down a bit. Watching to see if this holds 517 or not. Might be dipping a little bit lower. The VIX is still flat. It's still technically below 15, so there's not really a whole lot going on with this. So nonetheless, the market's still on an uptrend. Tesla's range bound right here. The question is, do we hold support or not? I'm going to see if Tesla could hold this key support, or just to see which level we end up testing. If we fail at 340, we could be dipping to 335. But if we hold 340, we could still bounce for 347. We're just range bound, going back and forth between supply and demand. And until we see one of these levels break, we're still kind of stuck. We'll see what happens with the PPI data coming out for tomorrow before market opens. So heed my warning and do what you have to do, guys. Thank you all so much for listening, and peace out.